Benzo, like shawty, where your friends though? On that, we got me yeah, crescendo. It's never hating, showing love. That's for my kinfolk.
Hola. I'm done playing with y'all. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Born with 6 on my senses, still I'm reckless and ignorant. I've been browsing an interest, so I built up defenses. You can't blame me, I came a long way from my town. Born and raised, red are the walls and black are the Benzes. My money colored and yellow, my pigment. Yeah, this ain't a game to me, don't you come after me. Yeah, wait, add another tally, they go with. Wait, you should know better than that. Whatever you have, the pressure ain't greener, cause that's that I seen it. The smoke in the mirrors, the mind of a genius. Wait, they got you running in place. Money now you got a taste. Hey, Gucci belt all on the.
It's time for some hoops at FedEx Forum, home of the Grizzlies, and we're bringing it to you live on 2K Sports. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Taking a look at Sherman. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Back to Ball. Off target with his three.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Adams, following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Bain with it, now guarded by Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's Morant missing. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Pass to Brooks. Now Adams, defended by Hayward. Outside, Bain. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, we were able to talk with Steve Clifford. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
All right, David, sounds like they're plotting GA to try and overcome some pretty stingy defense.
Yeah, the play calling is going to be key here, guys. You can't afford to be predictable.
And, you know, that means not only does the ball have to move, but players have to move. Prevent the defense from loading up on one side or the other.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Fall can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Jones. Fires for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Hornets trailed by 11.
For the Hornets, they have the memory of 2 straight play-in game losses hanging over their heads. That's a tough way to end any season. It should be fuel and motivation for them.
And Fall gets it to go.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Whew, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Clark, do you think losing a play-in game 2 years in a row has a lasting effect?
Oh, I think it definitely does, Kevin. Has to leave a bad taste in your mouth. To come so close to being part of the playoffs like the Hornets have is tough to handle and swallow. But it also, on the flip side, can serve as great motivation.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
The 3. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Jones has got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game here. Now the Grizzlies with it. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And here's Jones. He's got 7. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. The rebound by Richards.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. I'll look at the field goal percentage numbers. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And the Hornets call time here. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Hornets trailed by 13. Here's Bouknight. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
To the right side. And stolen by Chris. Here's Oubre. That's tipped.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Fall. Shoots over Adams. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
The Hornets getting their third free throw shot of the game. During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
To the inside. Hayward can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Bain. Knocked away. Rozier with the steal. Outside ball. There's a screen by Washington. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Morant left side. Pass to Bain. Outside for Jackson. And it's off from three-point range. And Hayward with a clear path to the hoop.
Hayward understands exactly where he needs to get to when the break is on. Leaking out well that time in transition.
Outside, Bain. And another miss by Memphis. Hornets trailed by 9. And it's Rozier top the key. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Razor sharp focus there from Rozier earned him that trip to the line. You know, after suffering a grisly foot injury in 2017, nobody would have blamed Gordon Hayward if he walked away from basketball entirely.
It's Morant with the drive. They recover it. And good that time. Brooks has got his first bucket of the night. Here's Ball. And the rejection by Jackson. To the paint. Another shot. Here's Ball. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer. An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
Adams' shot is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. And not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
The kick out to Williams. Outside a screen. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. There's 21 seconds left here in the second.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Jones from outside. Ball with the rebound. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding in getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Here's McDaniels, and he converts the layup. McDaniels got his second bucket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Charlotte calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Hornets trail by 6. And Rozier, here we go. Misses from close range.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
The Grizzlies have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Jones, no one around him. Can't connect from long distance.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Williams up on top. And finished off by Williams.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The Hornets shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
You know, Rozier is known as an energy guy, but he's also a talented scorer who has a real hunger to continue to improve.
Over in the corner, Williams. No good with the triple.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
The putback, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And it's blocked by Whiteside. Outside Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight. Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Pass to Conchar. Hits the three-point bomb. And now it's a 10-point Memphis lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Williams for three. Takes the three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround for him.
Ball. And it goes down 2 points. Ball's got 8 points.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Memphis.
Here's Conchar. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Conchar. Left side Williams. 6 to shoot. Back to Jones. Pulls up. High post. To the wing right side. Outside Williams. With 1 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. For Charlotte, they might be the most electric team, Clark, in the NBA. Young and very exciting.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, they're extremely potent, and they are exciting to watch. LaMelo Ball, man, he can do just about everything. The Hornets, a lot of fun to watch for sure.
Kept alive. Back to Bain. And finished off by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
There's Ball with the 3.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Here's Jackson. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Book night. No good on the 3. And so it's Memphis with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close.
Keep it running. Keep it going. Yeah.
We've got the Grizzlies in Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee, against an Eastern Conference team here at the FedEx Forum. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge. Is on our sideline. The Hornets would love to finish off this road trip on a good note.
And it's the last time they'll see these guys. A 2-game season series, and after losing that first one, I'd expect them to play with a little extra added motivation.
Going winless against any team is not your desire. I mean, no matter how many or how few times you face it, that's not something you want on your ledger. That'll be motivation enough for them today, all by itself.
Now Jackson, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Given how much these teams run, Clark, the bench play could be big.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, with how much these teams like to get up and down and push it, I think it's going to be one of those windshield wiper games. So a bunch of guys could get some action tonight.
And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Jackson with the screen. Shoots the three. That one doesn't go. And the Hornets now going the other way. There's Ball with the three. And it's the Hornets another three.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Clifford. Dave, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he said that there are some areas where they can have an advantage. He said we're best when we're aggressive, when we're contesting everything. It hurries the shooters, and block shots turn into transition buckets. We need some of those tonight. Guys, he has a team that's built to do exactly that.
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And Kevin, when you're disruptive defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
Exactly. I mean, because you're creating turnovers, getting into transition, playing in the open court against a defense that's not set, and hopefully getting some easy points at the other end.
And then Washington with the dunk.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Brooks for three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
During Desmond Bane's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
And here is Ball. After Dillon Brooks was able to get the triple. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking them.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Charlotte again missing. Rozier with the steal. There's the drive.
Boy, pushing hard, Rozier able to catch the defense off guard that time. His speed, the difference.
Brooks misses. Charlotte in the lead. Here's Ball. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Hornets leading by 4. 1:03 left in the first quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
And the Hornets making a change here. Nobody near Williams. The three-pointer off the mark. A pull-up. Oubre can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trailed by 5. At the elbow, it's Whiteside. Memphis moving it around. Traps in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Oubre with it. Here's Richards. 2 points. That one goes.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Aldama. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Here's Richards with 4 seconds on the clock. He takes it up and lays it in.
Just too good a player to leave open.
Got a piece of it. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Charlotte calls timeout.
For the Hornets, they have the memory of 2 straight play-in game losses hanging over their heads. That's a tough way to end any season. It should be fuel and motivation for them.
Please give a big round of applause for your first Duke team. All right, everyone. That was your Grizzlies Duke Tag Team. Let me hear you once again.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. Clark, do you think losing a play-in game 2 years in a row has a lasting effect?
Oh, I think it definitely does, Kevin. Has to leave a bad taste in your mouth. To come so close to being part of the playoffs like the Hornets have is tough to handle and swallow. But it also, on the flip side, can serve as great motivation.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
For 3, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Williams from outside, and the 3-ball is good. Williams has got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies. So it's the Hornets now. Here's Ball, and stolen by Whiteside. Williams attacking. Pass to Aldama. Here's Conchar. He's got 6. Here's Aldama. Misses the 3.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better this sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game. And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
Pass to Rozier. Ball feeling it out a bit. Here's Ball. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load, the Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Williams for three. Hornets trail by 6. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
Razor sharp focus there from Rozier earned him that trip to the line.
Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Boy, making it look very easy. Ball has been unguardable tonight.
And a wide open look for Bain. It's good from long range. Baines got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. .54 seconds left in the first half of the game. Fader on the way. Again, the Hornets score.
Tell you what, he is a really special passer, LaMelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And Morant throws it down.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Outside, Bain. Brooks, left side. Back to Morant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Charlotte calls timeout.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Grizzlies leading by 7 on the Wayne Bain. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Oubre with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Pass to Rozier. Wiped it away. On the wing, Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Offensive rebound. Back to Bain. Now here's Morant. Takes a three. And Desmond Bain with the three. Bain's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Grizzlies. Rozier for three. Here's Richards. The shot, no good. Nice D from Brooks.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Charlotte calls timeout. About 1 minute played here in the second half. To the paint. Here's Tillman. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Conchar. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Conchar's got 11 points.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Fall can't hit.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Over in the corner, Williams. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire. In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
1:58 left to play here in the third. Pass to Aldama. Back to Jones. The three. And the Grizzlies get it back. Right side, Williams. Outside, Jones. Here's Conchar. Hits the three-point bomb. Conchar's got 14 points now in the second half.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Williams for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Aldama. Pass to Jones. Here's Conchar. Williams for 3. Fall with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Now Rozier. .55 seconds left in the third. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And, boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Here's Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. There's the lob to the hoop. To the inside. Fall. Unable to get that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And, guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
Back to Morant. Offline with his 3. Fast break now for Charlotte. Rozier's got the ball. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Bain. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Memphis in very good shape with a 23-point. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Smith fires from way up.
January. Like what you say. Drop it fast, fast. Baby, be supersonic. Get you all the boy, this fast cash. Venmo me them economics. Super bounce. Don't drop it fast, fast. Baby, be supersonic. Get you all the boy, this fast cash. Venmo me them economics. Get the bride and then the chariot. With my lady, I'ma marry her. Diamond in the back, yeah. Put the diamond on her. Get on up like I'm a hydraulics on my car. Super bounce and the Snoop and Missy Elliott. And don't forget I'm from the west side, south central. Throw it up, slow it up while I'm bending corners on that super bounce. Don't drop it, fast, fast. Baby, be supersonic. Get you all the boy, this fast cash. Venmo me them economics. Super bounce. Don't drop it. Fast, fast. Baby, be supersonic. All the boy, this fast cash. Venmo me them.
Sitting here in this parking lot in the tightest spot. I with you, you with me. Well, sometimes mostly you not. Like to stare off in space in between sentence you stop. Talking to escape through chapters up top you keep locked. I waste cause your brain needs a break. Got no idea what you be going through, how you make it. It's that time of the year, time of the month, time of day. Even warriors need euphoria, they'll go crazy. She say she don't wanna be 30 years old, asking what's the tea. Clicking on pictures, trying to envision places she really wanna see. Baby, don't try to It's all been all in one day. How about this? I know your feet hurt, so let's dip. Let's skip to your place. I massage them till you snoring. That silly do work with. Ask me if I wanna see heaven, girl, with you. My life is perfect. I can't wait, no shame to say, but your soul yearning. It'll keep burning till you cross paths with your purpose. So keep on searching.
Super bounce. Don't drop it. Fast, fast. Baby, be supersonic. Get you all the boy, this fast cash. Venmo me them economics. Super bounce. Don't drop it. Fast, fast. Baby, be supersonic. Get you all the boy, this fast cash. Venmo me them economics.
I can slow it down if you want me.
We're joined by Brendan Donahue, president of the
I'm in my car, park, posted on the block. Me and my dogs, windows foggy, la la la. Go knock, knock, knock. Can you turn that down? Cause y'all be blah, blah, blah. They be
competitive 2K. Brendan, welcome back to the show.
Set the homies free, free as a bird, free as a bee, free as the leaf that's from the tree that blew to me. It's that super bounce.
Thanks, my friend. Good to see you, Chris. Happy New Year.
First off, I want to talk a little bit about this upcoming draft. What can we expect from the 6th annual draft?
Yeah, can you believe it's 6 years? I mean, so we're excited. This is our first, really, where we're going to have guests at the draft since 2020. We're thrilled. It's going to be January 26th at 8 p.m. on Twitch and YouTube. You can watch it. And it all is going to start with Hawks Talent Gaming with the #1 overall pick. but we're going to be back in New York City at Coexist Gaming. So we are thrilled to be back in person.
Now, one of my favorite things about the 2K League is seeing the players' faces realize that their dream is starting in their professional career when they get their name called. What's that like for you on behalf of the 2K League to see these dreams kind of being fulfilled step one on draft night?
It literally is one of my favorite nights of the year. And the crazy thing this year is we had our biggest tryout in history. So we had 101,000 people take part in our Become a Pro series. The draft would be the culmination of that. We're making dreams come true for those select few.
I love that. And one of the things that's so crazy about the 2K League is every season is so exciting as it kind of wraps up. But last year with season 5, I think that 5v5 run was one of the most thrilling runs I've seen in 2K League history. Talk about the level of competition that maybe some of the veterans can teach some of the upcoming players. Is there communication between those kind of players for what they can expect?
For sure. A lot of our current 2K League players have played against a lot of these prospects, which makes it a lot of fun. And then you mentioned Bucks Gaming winning the 5v5 championship. That was amazing. But the other cool thing we haven't talked about is the draft is not the last chance for anybody watching right now. So we have qualifiers, open qualifiers, where anyone in the 2K community can play in those qualifiers in 3v3. And if they're good enough, they will end up playing against 2K League teams, potentially live on our stage. We had a team in Rim Runners last year that went to the semifinals of last year's 3v3 championship and took home quite a bit of cash.
Even if you're not a technically NBA 2K League pro, right, Brendan? Anybody can participate in these 3v3 tournaments for prize money.
That's right. All you need is two friends. If you think you're one of the best, you have a chance to prove it.
I love hearing that so many players participated in the Become a Pro series. Brendan, is this the only way that you can make the league through this series?
No, so that's where the majority of people did try out, but we actually had, and I should mention, we have a new team joining this season. So our 25th franchise, NBL Oz Gaming. So the NBL, which is the biggest professional basketball league in Australia, is joining the 2K League this season. And draft night, they'll be filling out the rest of their roster. But they found their first player in their team's history by hosting a tryout in Australia.
Incredible to have our first Australian Invitational.
I love that. So people just showed up and now they're professional players.
That's right, yeah. Their first player on their roster is an Aussie. He's going to be able to represent his country.
We're going to go with you as our guy. Ready to fill some big shoes?
That's crazy. Thank you so much.
It's the fastest growing sport in Australia, and so we're thrilled to have them on board.
Now, we've had some incredible #1 picks overall. Of course, Dimes, who just won his first title in Season 5.
we go.
Who's catching him? Pull it, pull it.
Screen, screen, screen.
Come to me, come to me.
I got your help, outside.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It's the Phoenix Suns facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Green. No luck. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
From deep. Rebound by the Suns. Now, here's Green. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Outside, Ball. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Boucher. And here's Valanciunas. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
The Thunder shooting their first foul of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Now here's Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich. And the Suns miss again.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Ball with it. Picked up by Hero. Ball with it. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Fires for 3. Not going to go that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Over in the corner, Hero. Stolen by Ball. Stolen. Back to Green. Here's Valanciunas. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
With his strength, it isn't easy to upset Valanciunas with a little contact. You're going to have to get a lot more physical than that.
Ball. Here's Ball.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
And the dunk by Boucher.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Pass to Ball. Outside, Ball. Here's Holmgren. That shot off. The Suns go the other way with it. Outside, Hero. Back to Boucher. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Ball. And Boucher sends it back. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Pass to Valanciunas. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. miss that time would have put him up.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's Ball, and the layup is good.
I'm a fan of how Ball uses that size inside. Excellent at getting the shot off close to the basket.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Now here's Jones. After Jalen Green's miss, Bull can't hit.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Kicks it out to Hero. Screen by Valanciunas. And that one is stuffed right through.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Here's Ball. Off with the layup.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. There's the 3. The shot misses. Here's Benton. And there's the drive. Can't connect from short range. Got it up. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. The Suns on top, up by 1. And we'll get this. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. As soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Fall. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Here's McDermott. And then McDermott with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now, Reddish. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Fall. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And he slams it one-handed.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. It's Bogdanovich on the wing.
Oklahoma City foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
So the wing on the left. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Saric. McDermott, no one around him. Drops in the tray. McDermott's got 5.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to get.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load. Ball's points per game were significantly up. So LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. Green, no luck. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Second team foul.
A unique type of player. Chet with great length and skill. But the keys to reaching his potential will be durability and improving his strength.
Ball, no good. Suns trail by 4. Kicks it out to Hero. Pass to Boucher. Back to Hero. Out to the wing. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got his second basket.
Tyler Hero.
Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Hero, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Here's ball. Valanciunas grabs the board. Here's Green. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMelo Ball.
This is what makes Green so elusive, so difficult to cover. His ability to destroy you with that handle.
Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Holmgren leading the way. They grab their own miss. And the basket is good. Holmgren's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Bogdanovich, no luck. 122 left now here in the second. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Outside, Hero. Back to Green. Charge has the open look. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
And guys, how about the job Jalen Green has done? Living up to that second overall pick.
He sure is. Had a great rookie year last year, and he is looking to build on that success. Had a tremendous year in all facets of the game.
35 seconds left in the first half. Out left of the wing. Back to Reddish. Beyond the arc. Hits it to go from beyond the arc. Reddish has got 5.
And at 7-2, Bol has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Here's Hero. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And the Suns miss again. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Now a timeout called. By Oklahoma City.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now, here's Ball. Takes a 3. That shot, no good. Graham with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Stolen by Ball. And here is Ball. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. Shot clock at 6. Here's Graham. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make. Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Ball from long range. It's not going to go for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Tries it from 9. A shot that time, not on target. Excellent D that time from Jones. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Plumlee with the screen. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the technical free throw is good.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Bogdanovich wide open. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Bogdanovich has got 4 this quarter. Fall can't hit. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Suns. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Graham surveying the floor. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. From past the arc. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, the experienced players to fill out that roster.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And the 3 ball is good. Boucher's got 6 points.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Fall. Plumlee with the rebound.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
His first shot coming late. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Now just a 3-point Thunder lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
1:49 left to play in the third. Graham with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. For the tie, another 3 for Phoenix.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Trying to break that ice cold streak. And they pick up 2. Ball's got his third bucket of the night.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper. Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
And first. Time out of the game called for Phoenix. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Here's Boucher. He's got 6. Pass to Plumlee. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. For the lead. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Suns have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And here is Holmgren. A shot off that time, and Phoenix will come the other way. Pass to Graham. Back to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Benton with the rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. Now here's Holmgren. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Holmgren's got 6.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Dagnall was telling his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Thank you, David. And so Green will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. A 2-point game. Here's George. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the middle. Here's Chris. And Chris throws it down.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Parker outside. It's hauled in by Hero.
Oklahoma City foul.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Thunder?
First team foul.
And that one misses.
Shooting for Phoenix.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the Sixth Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Pass to Valanciunas. To the wing right side. Here's Sharge. A three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 4. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season number.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Back to Hero. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Back to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Hero. Phoenix no good that time either. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Sharks looking around. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. Valanciunas. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here's Green. Sharge in the corner. From downtown. And Holmgren pulls it down. Pass to Jones. To the left side wing. Ball from long range. And they get it back. Three-pointer. Again, ball missing.
and he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Spins. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Ball.
And you got to stay down on Bogdanovich's shot fake. Once he has you in the air, the rest is easy.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich. 2 shots.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. There's Ball with the 3. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. And the Thunder lead by 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
14 foul.
So it's Phoenix now. Out to Saric. Jacks up a 3.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things. Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over 2 open teammates.
Here's Ball, and the shot is good. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Green. Kicks it out to Hero. Back to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Ball. Pass the ball. It's stolen by Green. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking a shot.
And Hero drops them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
It's stolen by Green. Hero on the wing. At the elbow, it's Saric. And the layup call.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Here's Ball. A shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. Outside, Hero. Pass to Valanciunas. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 1-point Thunder lead.
And how about Valanciunas coming through here? When it's a big possession, giving it to him is a great idea. And Ball ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands. Love it.
Screen by Saric. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Pass to Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Hard to put away those nerves in these moments. Green just has to relax and take the shot.
Timeout called, the Suns. They're trailing by 2. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Green.
And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Here's Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
At the line, Ball is much improved. He could make them pay for that foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Green. Stolen by Ball. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
To tie it up. Misses the 3. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a...
And there's so many names to go down the list. Anybody that you guys are looking at that could... number 1 overall?
Listen, the fun thing about draft night for this year is we don't know who the number 1 pick is going to be right now, but we do have a pretty good idea. I mean, we've seen some players that have crushed the tryout. You know, players like Greens and Spam and Glizzy, who even played last year on our stage or in an influencer event. But yeah, those are definitely players you'll see come off the board pretty quick.
Well, there it is. Season 6 begins on January 26th with the draft. Brendan, thanks so much for your time. I'm sure we'll be checking in.
I'm going off the brain. This think he fly, I'm off the plane. I look at his like, oh, what a shame. Make him, let him. Do you hear what I'm saying? Better stay out my way, better stay out my range. And I don't mean the truck, boy, they coming with the...
Soon in the future.
Thanks, Chris. Look forward to it.
Ready for some top plays? This is Scott Moak, PA announcer for your Sacramento Kings. I'm here to cruise through your Mobile One top drives. Windows down. Actually, it's kind of windy. Let's get those back.
I get a prime cut, bone in a little water, cause I'm hoarse. cars. More beef, more beef, more beef. Walk down in your streets, your streets, your streets. Catch around northwest, southeast, northeast. On God, on my mama, on my daughter, on me. Get in my way, on my range, get the whole. Slide. They playing with the. Slide. With the. Slide. Hey, keep it running. Slide. Keep it going. Slide. Slide. Yeah. Slide. So the rumors are that they put love in them. And just a single sip will send you on its way.